Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will discuss another cue card, that is describe a person you only met once and want to know more about that. So the bullet points are who he or she is, when you met him or her, why do you want to know more about him or her, and explain how you feel about him or her. Now in this video you are going to learn how to generate more ideas related to this cue card, and then you can read a 7 plus band simple answer where each bullet point is covered. So without wasting the time, let's get started with the first slide, and that is how to generate ideas. So in this bullet sorry so in this cue card you need to describe a person to whom you met only once. So first you can talk about any person to whom you met while traveling, like suppose you have traveled to Shimla or you have traveled abroad. Then if you met a person in your journey, you can talk about that person. Next point is talking to someone in bus stand or railway station while waiting. It means if you have met with any person, whether in the bus stand or railway station, while you were waiting for your turn or you were waiting for any other person to come, then you can include that person into this cue card. Third one is inspired from any guest lecturer. If you have attended any meeting or lecture where the person was invited, and if you are very impressed from that person, again you can include that person into this cue card. The last point is met anybody in the live concert. It means if you have attended any dance concert or any music concert where you have met with somebody, you can again describe that person into this cue card. So these are some ideas on which you can talk. Summary of these ideas are just you met any person only once in your life and you want to know more about that person, then you can talk about that person into this cue card. If you have met that person, then it is good to include your experience, but if not, then it is advisable that you just need to create your story. So let's see what are the vocabulary words which I used. So the first one is vividly remember. Instead of just learning the word, I advise you to memorize the full sentence, like vividly remember how to use it, what is the usage, how I can use this word into the different sentences. So just try to learn the full sentences or phrases instead of just picking some words like vividly or like jaw dropping. Instead of just learning the jaw dropping, try to learn the full phrase of it so that you can correctly use this word or phrases into different sentences. Alright, so these are the vocabulary words. Let's try to learn this through the sample answer. So without wasting the time, let's move towards sample answer. If you have any doubt regarding this and you want to ask anything, you can write into the comment section. Let's directly move to the simple answer. So now I'm going to read the simple answer. My story is that there are many people I met in my life. Out of them, I remember some while I forget others. But today, I would like to talk about a person whom I met only once and I vividly remember our conversation. His advice works wonders for me. Before meeting that person, I was so worried about my work and life. His name is Mr. Vikas. When I was in the college, he was invited by my principal on the annual function day as a chief guest. On annual function day, he delivered a speech for 1 hour, which brought a paradigm shift in my life. In his speech, firstly, he gave introduction of himself, by which I came to know more about him. He was the old student of my school. He is a mentor and psychologist. He won many prizes in his field. Then he started talking about his work. He said his work is related to mind, behavior, feelings and thoughts. It was a new concept for me, so I started taking interest into his speech. And it was so interesting and knowledgeable. Through that lecture, I came to know more about psychology, like how mind works and how we behave and react as per the situation. So it was very interesting lecture. Even at the end, I met him personally to ask few questions about work stress and behavior. He answered me very politely. I remember the lesson he gave me. He advised me not to worry too much about anything. Ups and downs are the part of life. I should take everything as a journey, not a deadline. I should enjoy my work rather than to take stress of it. In this way, I could lead a healthy and successful life. I started doing this and the results were amazing. As I got a chance to interact with the psychologist for the first time, I made prudent use of it. I was so impressed because his communication skills were jaw-dropping. Now I follow him on Facebook. He has a huge fan following. I am curious to know more about his life and how he achieved success in his life. So I hope I would meet him in person again. So, this was my simple answer. Hope you have learned and enjoy it. If you have any query, please write on the comment section. I will post more cue cards in the future. Follow my channel to get more updates. Till then, thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.